thank you first off very much for coming on out. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. This is a night to celebrate our good friend Rick Hedges. So we're going to have a fun time, upbeat, good time. I'm going to really hold it together. You're going to help me hold it together. We're going to drink a lot. We're going to have a lot of fun. So I got a couple stories to tell you. My name's Paul. I'm in the band. And I was good friends with Rick for a long time. And I think I have a couple stories about it. So I'm going to start off and tell you that if you ever had a mistress, it was music. And I know this because when his house burned down, he organized, which he always did, all of his gear. And I'd like to read you the list of gear that he had after he moved into the house. 12 guitars, 3 basses, a drum set, 4 snare drums, 2 complete organs, 3 keyboards, a piano, a pedal steel guitar, 2 lap steel guitars, a banjo, 7 harmonicas, a Jew's harp, a glockenspiel, a dobro, various percussion instruments, including 3 different tambourines. That doesn't even include over 10 different amps that he had at that time. So he was definitely in love with all things music. So I'm going to regale you with a story about Rick and from his early years and what's going to happen. And I'm going to tell you his early years a little bit. We'll play a couple songs. We're going to start off with his favorite tune, the Trainwrecks. And then I'm going to ask Chris Tucker to come on up, and he's going to tell you a little bit about Rick during his college years with music. And Travis McGrain, are you in the house? Travis is going to come on up sometime after that and talk a little bit. We're going to tell you some fun stories about Rick in the meantime. I'm going to have a kick-ass time. And thank you very much to the Troublemakers. They changed their time with us. They were supposed to open up the show, and after they found out what happened, they graciously accepted and let us do this. And so, thank you very much. If they're out there hearing this, boys, Troublemakers, thank you very much. I'm going to run the podcast. So, my story. Rick was about 8 or 9 years old, and like all men, wanted to play the drums, and asked his parents if he could have a drum set so he could start learning how to play the drums. And his parents were very gracious people. They're wonderful people, and they, said, "Let's take a look, sure." And they bought him a trumpet. And, he played trumpet for several years. He played it all the way through high school, in fact. So trumpet was his first instrument. He played a little bit of piano as well, took some lessons. And when he was in late junior high, early high school, he got his first guitar, which was a complete piece of junk. And he wound up on his road of gear. He wound up selling it 6 months later and buying a new guitar that he wound up using. And the pinnacle, absolute pinnacle of his high school music career. And is there anybody here who went to high school with Rick? I thought there was something bright. I thought it was supposed to be here. Well, I'm going to regret the story. Anyways, he played in a band that played in the South Medford High Talent Show. Yeah, and Rick played guitar, and there was a bass, and there was drums, and they did 2 songs. They did Stone Cold Bush by Red Hot Chili Peppers and Jump Into the Fire by Metallica. And they came in 2nd place, and he was telling me he told this story so many times. I know it by heart. He was ripped off. They should have finished first. He shared that with me very much. So anyways, thank you very much for coming on out. The first song is Country Boy, and it was his favorite song that we did. And we're going to have a great time there.